guys, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for Tuesday. And today we have a beautiful Earth kite that forms. Now, we have some very interesting energy. We have a mutable T-square, and we have an Earth kite. Well, it's an Earth grand kite that forms. And, you know, I was doing all of May's readings as I was getting ready for my May readings, and I noticed that these energies carry through all the way through May. So Earth energy is something I really want to talk about because I think it's something that we really got to start embracing. I believe that the energy is significantly changing from mutable energy, which we were experiencing prior to this, and to that in-between kind of fire energy. Now we're really starting to really ground ourselves in some Earth energy. So when we experience a grand trine, it's a blessing from the heavens. It really allows us to have a harmonious flow of energy. We think about the material things, tangible and intangible needs. We're really reflective on that. Now, mind you, this isn't that energy that makes us go after and get all of those things. Trine energy never makes us do that. What it really does is it makes it's like we attract the energy, or more importantly, what happens is we really clarify what we are wanting at this time. I believe that we attach a lot of significance in this energy to common sense, duty, responsibility. For some of us on this really elevated kite. I believe we're also very shrewd with money, shrewd in business. We really see through the BS in this energy. We slow down. We don't take action. We're not quite as action oriented. We're consistent. We really value routine and repetitive rituals. And more importantly, we add some structure at a time when I think we need it. Now, when you have a grand trine, the problem is that sometimes it can make us almost lazy, self-indulgent, like that stuff's just going to come to us, and so we don't take any action. But when we have this energy followed by the kite, we have beautiful energy at the base of this. And really what it is in this beautiful moon that's going to be in Cancer. And so after 4 o'clock, this Earth trine forms for us, and Cancer really it's a cardinal energy. So at the top of the kite, we have a cardinal energy, and at the bottom of the kite, we have a cardinal energy. So to me, this is the energy that does allow us to take some action, which is very unique because normally, like again, when we had the trine prior to this, we were just kind of hanging back, laying low. But in this energy, I think there's something deeply compelling us to take action. I definitely believe it has something to do with the way that we're thinking about things. So when we have a kite, it asks us to utilize the opportunities of progression. So for some of you who are getting a lot of blessings in this energy, maybe there's some new opportunities at work, some recognition from management. For some of you, there's you're just being understood in this energy. You're understanding significantly what you value. You're setting up budgets, and for some of you, you're creating routines and rituals that are empowering. I believe that it's really lifted off by this action-oriented Cancer energy at its really a peak in energy. So I believe that the base of the kite just provides us with momentum to push this trine out into the world and really get positive energy noticed by the universe. And I just believe that for many of you, there's just this feeling of something more. Now, for some of you, this is about just a deep feeling of security. I think, Cancer energy is all about security, and so is all the Earth energy. So for some of you, you're attaching a significant action to something that will create stability or security. So today we have an Earth grand trine that's a kite. This Earth energy is going to slow you down, but you're going to take some time, but it is a cardinal energy. So I believe that some of you are going to feel compelled to create a secure outcome, absolutely, in this energy, and you may just attract it. That stabilizes your entire situation, including a financial concern that some of you may have. You are very business and money savvy in this energy. You feel torn between this grand trine and the mutable T-square. You may be trying to make a decision or firm up a mindset. I believe some of you may have some clarity today. A conversation may be very helpful to have today. I think that for many of you, this energy will influence you to take a look at your long-term goals. Many of you will become very aware that you lack some structure or discipline or some consistency or follow through in your life. So I believe that some of you just may have this revelation, well, if I take this action and do this, I know I can see the end result being that in this energy. Some of you are stable and maybe dealing with somebody at work or in your home and family who needs some guidance. Maybe it's not even you at all. Maybe it's just somebody that you are placing, that you are emotionally investing or financially investing in, that lacks the discipline and the stabilization. So maybe for some of you, you may be guiding other people's choices in this energy to help firm up their mindsets. Of course, there's negative energy in this day. For those of you that find that the pace of this earth energy is just too slow, look, it's difficult because we have this earth energy and we have mutable energy, and then we have fire energy just asking us to take action because we have the sun and Uranus and Aries. And so I believe for some of us, there's this need, I need it right now. But then there's this earth energy of like, if you just hang back and chill out, I've got a really good idea that I need to work on and follow through, but I've got to create a routine. It might take a little while. And then you've got this mutable T-square that's like, well, I know I need to make this decision and take action right now, and I feel compelled to, but, I don't really know. There's some doubt over here, or there's some doubt over here, and, what if I make this decision? So I believe this is just a massive amount of swirling energy that I completely feel. I believe that for many of you, this is really, really honestly testing how stable our mindsets are and our belief systems are, where they need to be firmed up, where they don't, what actions really look immediate, what will give you that immediate result but not the long-term result, what is unstable, what is stable. Like, I believe we're really just taking a look at it. It's kind of like when you go to college and you're just taking your prereqs, and you're just going to school and you're taking a prereq, and you think you're going to major in a particular subject because you have always wanted to be this ever since you were little. And then you get into college and it's like you're exposed to this and exposed to that and exposed to this, and you're just inherently good at this, but you struggle at this, but this is the one that you were going into. I believe that many of you are going to be like looking around at all of these different things and really seeking clarity. I believe it firms us all up. I believe that I think for some people caught in an ego-less state, I believe what it is they're going to become very hypercritical and judgmental and of other people's routines, or they're going to find that people are trying to guide their choices and they're just these ego-based creatures that just have no complete purpose yet. And so they're defining themselves, and I think they're attracting a lot of critical analysis of ways that they could stabilize their situations. That could be some of the energy that you feel. I believe that some of you may be hypersensitive, extremely hypersensitive in this energy. If somebody's trying to push you into making a decision that you're not really altogether on board with, especially if it's going to take too long, some of you want more of an immediate result in this energy. So I believe that some of you may be just at this point, you're really stuck between this energy that allows me to make a commitment to something that may take a while, and this energy over here that says I want these immediate needs and wants met right now. What do I need to have that happen? And I believe that that's where we're at, and it's definitely a confusing time. There's beautiful energy when you've got a kite like this and you are at peace and you don't need immediate gratification. What you desire is stability. And you desire to find thyself and identify thyself and reconstruct a powerful inner strength. I believe for some of you, this is the kite, this is the energy that you have been looking for to help you take some action that will increase long-term security. I believe for some of you that are caught in, I need it right now, I don't want to wait, I want affirmation, I believe for some of you, you're going to go on a bit of a ride this next week. Good luck with that, because you have to understand, sweeties, we're going, all of our planets are dropping into retrograde. This is an action-oriented energy. This is relaxing, reflecting, redirecting your thoughts. This is taking your time, hanging back. This is energy that just puts you in a state of appreciation for the little things, so that you can really get grandiose with your thoughts a little later. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again on the